for this bantamweight fight. Cejudo is 4 years his senior. Garbrandt is 4 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Cody Garbrandt. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, here we go with round 1. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this one?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent.
Right.
If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jab, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Oh, my goodness.
He ripped the body there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Ooh, what a punch.
All right, double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Cejudo's pass is denied. All right, side control now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
So we pull up the numbers here, 28 total strikes have now landed for Cody Garbrandt. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to show off the defense here, though. Oh, collar ties. Throwing that jab, no good. Yet again, they will clinch here. Slips the shot. Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect.
All right, he engages in a
Take
single
down,
collar tie
cut,
here.
take down, cut, over and over. He secured this takedown.
Slips to avoid that left.
Driving the back of the head. pulling forward on the head.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
5 minutes in the books. Well, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Nice work that round. The striking looks awesome. Let's keep that up. I want to see accuracy right now.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Big kick lands. Oh!
Let me see that hook now.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Effective punch there by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Well, the stats producer's been busy tonight, DC. 49 total strikes have landed for Cody Garbrandt. Pretty efficient, too. 71% the connection rate thus far against Henry Cejudo. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And he landed the right hand there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up?
A little single collar tie there. That's a really strong leg kick there by Cejudo. Garbrandt's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Beautiful uppercut there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Garbrandt. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Working on a guillotine. Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Cejudo. Got clipped with the right hand. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
15 seconds. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Hey, stop.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight. And we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point. Nice punch lands over the top.
Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Garbrandt.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working out of the half guard here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get grounded, pounded into the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase chokes.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
The ground and pound has been there all night.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Cejudo's back inside control here. Final minute. Able to land the single ground strike there. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Connects with a right. Cejudo gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Missed with that right hand. Oh, single collar tie scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Over and over, he lands big body kicks.
Good body work with that hook by Cejudo. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Garbrandt gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Muay Thai plug.
Beautiful body.
And both guys really throwing with authority. And they separate. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely beasts.
They both fought very hard. But after round one, you saw one guy's cardio say, good night, guys. And in the second round, you saw the other guy, good night, guys. Now they're left with no cardio, and it's going to be a question of will and determination, and that's going to be who wins the fight. And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Garbrandt. All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
The last round. He's winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this last round is how it's going to go. Lure him into the slug.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. And they separate. Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the first. Good punch.
And they separate. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming. Back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do. Garbrandt gets caught with that punch. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish. He's got the turnover in that kick.
Tags him with the left. All right, single collar tie now. And potentially a critical takedown here. 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
Oh, man, look at that. Pick perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
One minute to go in the fight. Garbrandt's lower jaw now starting to show signs of... Do you believe it? Herb Dean steps in.
Oh! Woo! What a fight!
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand.
Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.